Bar Rescue can have some pretty mean owners, so today in this video I'm going to cover 10 of the most rude owners on Bar Rescue. Welcome back to Boss Trends, let's get into the video. The South Park. Unsurprisingly, the bar graces the first spot on this list. Situated in New Jersey with an incredibly loudmouth and disrespectful owner of this bar was destined for a letdown. Not only did the owner fight Taffer over the name and actively refuse his expertise on changing the bar name, he also notoriously fired his employees without notice and kicked out customers on the spot. One such incident that made headlines is when one customer unknowingly lit a cigarette at the bar. He was unaware that it was a no smokers area, and instead of the owner politely asking the customer to put out the cigarette, he went on to have a fist fight with the customer. Who gets into a brawl with a customer? The South Park owner. That's who.
Thank you very much.
Tonic Lounge. This bar was a disaster. Located in Portland, it was initially called Tonic Lounge, but was thankfully renamed to Panic Room after Taffer's insistence. The bar was every owner's nightmare come to life with its almost brown-black interior. The ambiance of the bar was suffocating, to say the least. It almost looked trampy. If that wasn't enough to bring low ratings to their service, the food was absolutely bland, and the service was subpar with waiters taking up to 60 minutes for each other. The music system was a huge mess, since the bar only played hardcore metal music. Who even does that? Well, that's what Taffer thought as well, only to end up in a quarrel with the incredibly disrespectful owner about the name change. How rude to not have any respect of work ethic.
The marquee in a live music venue. Talk to me.
What?
Say something.
Sticks and Stones. Sticks and stones may break my bank and bones. Isn't that how the song goes? No? Well, this story does go that way. The story is funny but also incredibly unethical. People misusing the budget isn't something new for Taffer, however. This situation definitely was a new one. The owner of this bar, instead of securing his business, was using the money assigned by Bar Rescue for his own personal expenses. Unbelievable! Not only this, but the owner dared to badmouth Taffer on the show, which angered John so much that he decided to leave the renovations midway and filed a lawsuit against the bar owner. Well deserved.
God bless you, but you're damn.
Honestly.
Look at this place. This is your name. This is her future.
Gypsy. Located in Vegas, the bar Gypsy was barely surviving the scene, even though a bar Vegas is a bargain anyone could ever secure. Everything went to plan until it didn't. With the heavy drinking problem the owner had and his too cool to even care about my business attitude, the bar owner even missed his own reopening after all that effort John put in for the bar. They didn't even pay him the full amount that was agreed upon. Who does that? Well, clearly the Gypsy owner.
Because I've been watching you abuse your employees, disrespecting people.
Yeah, because they suck.
But they work for you.
Kashmir. Kashmir observed a similar fate due to its always absent owner. The absenteeism of the owner and zero accountability for the staff led to the bar's eventual failure. But guess what happened? The owner threw a tantrum live on TV, blaming Taffer for not being competent enough and leading his bar to a decline. This was the last straw for Taffer, and he abandoned this project. The Dugout. This bar was the nastiest bar that has ever been shown on the show. It was the most unhygienic of all bars. The owner just wouldn't admit that his hygiene standards were way off the charts. With an issue about bugs, the owner accused himself by saying there are bugs everywhere. Can you imagine this level of ignorance? Well, his ignorance and his rudeness cost him his bar.
30,000. You think cleaning it might help a little?
It's cleaned every day.
Look at all of these flies up along the
John got ripped off. The owner was on an entirely new level of disrespect. He signed up a contract of about $3 million with Taffer, and he started working renovations without any form of payment. When the project was completed and the bar reopened, the owner started backing away and insulting him by accusing him of lacking taste and expertise, citing that he didn't get what he wanted, and he even paid John half of what they agreed on and got away with a new bar with half the price. Speakeasy. While two owners are a blessing for many, it was the opposite for Speakeasy. Both were least concerned with the bar. The manager was a party animal while the other owner was always absent. John decided to give their bar a shot, which eventually led him to lose his temper because they just weren't ready to be serious. All Amanda did was laugh and joke around while Keith caught up on his sleep while working. Why work when you don't want to?
How exactly do you get food?
You pray.
Am I have a ticket to write off or what?
We're now almost a half hour in. Not one order is.
Rockin' Roaches. This bar with its loud music and an infested ambiance full of cockroaches was the worst bar to ever star on the channel. It's surprising why John even decided to give his bar a chance. With a bar this dirty, the owner sure was conceited. He would argue with John over every single thing and would start insulting him. John dropped this bar because the owner was just too rude and didn't want to be helped. Yo ho no. This bar was absolutely horrible. With its 50 setting and the owner's ignorance, it was destined to fail, and it did. The owner was so rude that he would defend himself even when he was wrong. He badmouthed Taffer and constantly talked behind his back. The level of his rudeness was such that he refused to even consider any criticism and then went on to fight Taffer. The audacity. This brings us to the end of our video. I hope you enjoyed it. Hit like if you did, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel so you don't miss out on any of our videos in the future. Also watch the 2 videos that are on your screen because I'm sure you'll love them. With that, I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye.